Stories are like a song, a simple tune struck by those who play their parts. Elders, they provide the bass line, a chord that is rung out since their birth. Most people are a melody, sweet, vital. Now some, a rare few, provide the dissonant chords that resolve to the satisfying harmonies. These are the tones that end one story and start the next. History, though, the story of the world? Well, that, my friends, is a symphony. And at the end of the day, there's a question you gotta ask yourself. Who or what is the maestro?
Hello, and welcome back to Another Path. My name is Chase, and I remain your GM. Today, Harper goes to scope out the competition, and Aroben finds a great bar. Thank you to our backers, Halfil, Xander, and Kyle for their support. If you like what you hear, consider donating to us at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia, and maybe try checking out some of the other shows on the network. And with that, sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down Another Path.
All right, here's my brief banter. I bring to the party a conundrum that I would like you all to help me solve.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A few episodes ago, Justin brought to the team, hey, I sold some Pokemon cards and made some money off of it. What do with money?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do, what get? I have a similar conundrum now to bring to you all. That I don't know how to spend this money.
Okay.
So I won my fantasy football league.
Ooh.
Congrats. At work.
Okay.
Excellent.
Did you draft Bijan Robinson?
I actually sure did. Great call from downtown Justin.
So Justin gets like a what, 10, 15% cut? Like,
Yeah, something like that. So I now have a little bit of money here, and I don't know what to spend it on, but I have to do something that I'm going to remember. I won fantasy football at work. It's also my work league.
Right.
Which means that I do get a trophy that I can put on my desk already. So
Okay.
that's covered.
Excellent.
so you don't need to buy a trophy.
No.
How much are we talking?
$125.
Okay.
Buy a smaller trophy to put next to your trophy. That way it looks like you're a dynasty.
Okay. Fabergé trophies.
Russian nesting trophies.
So smaller trophy to go with the bigger trophy.
I was
Is an
thinking
idea.
originally along the lines of like a mug that, you know, expressed your intellectual dominance in the fantasy footballs. But the trophy kind of already covers that. I have just seen a lot of really good mugs recently. Like I sent one to my boss the other day that says, it's just classic black text on a white mug. It says, sorry for the mean, hurtful, and accurate things I said.
Now, wait a minute. That sounds like something that Ryan would own.
But the same website also has black text on a white mug that says, don't talk to me until I've smashed my penis flat with this mug. So maybe not that one.
Maybe that one, though.
I hope this email kills us both.
I do work for an ad agency, so like swears are on the table. Chase is still laughing.
Let me ask you this. How are they giving you this prize? Is it straight up cash or is it like gift cards?
It's straight cash. It's in my Venmo.
Okay, drugs.
Drugs?
That's a jumping off point.
Okay. Like what kind and for what purpose?
Well, I mean, that's dealer's choice. That's where the creativity comes in.
Can you get a small framed print of sexy Buzzswole?
Oh.
Now there's an idea.
For the office.
Yeah, for the bit.
For the office. Yes.
That
I
is
can
the
hang it.
trophy.
But what if I can
3D
get a...
printed sexy Buzzswole.
We have 3D printers downstairs.
An alt on that. I've got it.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Put the trophy on your desk in a place that is visible, a recognizable backdrop that establishes it as your desk. Take like a portrait style picture of that with the trophy on your desk. Get that picture framed and hung so that trophy on your desk will be immortalized forever,
I like this.
even when the trophy passes hands.
This is good. This is the amount of petty chaos I want to inflict on the office.
Mm-hmm. And then it's kind of
This is great.
surrealist, too, because you're like, you have your desk behind your desk.
Yes, this is good. And I can also circulate this amongst the remote workers on the team that were in the league. Because I beat people from across the country for this because they work all over the place.
There you go. You can make that your backdrop. Yeah.
100%. We jump on the Monday morning call, and I just got a trophy peeking over my shoulder that looks like my desk.
Also, there was a reason why I asked how they gave you the prize, because at my work, they had a prize where it was Amazon gift cards, but there's a policy that they couldn't give out physical gift cards. So we had to like send in items that we wanted, and then they would go and purchase them on Amazon.
That's
And then give you the
embarrassing.
item.
Money's weird.
Yes.
And one of my coworkers wanted to order a electric shaver, but because of the way that the Amazon listing was like titled, because it was like a bootleg product from China,
Sure.
the URL said electronic rechargeable boyfriend.
Oh, boy. Oh, that was a zag.
Oh.
Waterproof boyfriend.
Oh, that's worse.
Waterproof Boyfriend is my third favorite band.
That's an HR conversation right there.
And
Wow.
it was the best.
Friends, always use that share button to get the link. It'll get you a shorter one.
Trophy on the desk as a background. Okay, we're going to go with this.
Fantasy football.
I'm excited.
More like Boy Ragnarok.
Is that short enough for you? That's short enough for you, Griffin?
Cheers.
I have one very small thing I do want to bring before the group.
Sure.
Because I believe this will be of at least a level of interest to everybody. Hey,
That
Ryan.
we have to buy a Switch 2 for the next Fire Emblem game. I'm still mad about this.
Still mad about this.
I'm
Valid.
still
Hey,
mad
Ryan.
about
Hey,
this.
Ryan. Question for you.
Yes, Chase. 42.
It's the year 2026. How the
sure
fuck
is,
did you
my
figure out
God.
how to poke me on Facebook in the year 2026?
Oh, I am deep in the Facebook.
I had a friend start
so
doing
are
this
all of the
recently at
boomers.
work.
Somebody poked me and it popped up and I went, oh, this is still a feature. Oh, I'm going to have some fun.
Because, like, here's the thing. I got the notification. I looked at the notification. It's like, how the...
It's right there.
There's a poke button.
There's a poke
Oh, my
button.
God. They brought it back.
They must have resurfaced it.
Okay, so that's the thing. I don't have the Facebook app on my phone because that is poison to me.
Sure.
It is. It's terrible. I hate it. I only have it for work.
I honestly, I only maintain a Facebook for work and Lodge. That's the only way I can reliably communicate with half of these guys.
Can we talk about how shitty it is that to do our jobs, we have to be on all these social media platforms?
It's kind of blows.
But I
With
hope
that.
everyone who listens to this episode goes on Facebook and pokes Chase.
Please make Chase log into Facebook.
Ugh. It is about mid-afternoon when we rejoin the three of you as you start to head off in slightly separate directions. Cecil is for the moment hanging out inside of the safe house in the Galundalai. Aroben, Harper, and Katie, all three walk out of the safe house that you have been given by the Outriders of St. Yogan. And Aroben, I mean, I guess you just kind of wordlessly wander off in your own direction.
Yeah, I kind of like tell them I'm gonna go explore the sprawl for a bit.
All right, well, you have fun. Be careful.
I always am.
Are you?
That was a lie. Walks off.
Katie looks to Harper. What is his deal exactly?
Ever changing.
Okay, so
What is any of our deals, really, if you think about it, Katie?
yeah, but I'm barely more than a child. I kind of figured that, like, somebody would have it figured out by now.
That's cute. That's good. That's cute.
Yeah. All right. So where are we going?
Where are we going? I wanted to check out the market a little bit more with Dieter and look for like a supplier of some kind. I kind of want to see like what word on the street is a little concerning like I kind of want to just start rubbing shoulders with the crafters of the city.
Dieter walks out shortly after Aroben sets off, and the three of you head to the heart of the markets. And you're just looking for other crafters and whatnot in the area?
Yeah, I think my main two objectives would be to find someone who... I'm looking for someone who can match Harper on a smithing level.
Sure.
Or I want to find someone who I can talk shop with of an equivalent skill level. So if I need resources, maybe they can point me in the right direction, blah, blah, blah. The other thing would be to maybe scope out where the Church of Inspiration folks, whether or not the adherents to the church are the ones doing the craftings and the forgings, or if it's just random schmoes who, get visions from a dragon god. I just want to find where some inspiration folks are making shit and see what's going on. Seeing what the latest work is. Are they just churning out more of these rifles? Who are the people working on the big airships and the what comes next? Who's pushing the envelope?
Okay. Which of those is higher priority for you?
I'd say probably the smithing stuff. I want to make a contact here in the city.
Absolutely.
I want to make a friend first, and I'm not going to make a friend with the church folks.
That's fair. Go ahead.
They're going to piss me off. I know it right now.
Almost certainly. Go ahead and roll me an investigation roll. I'll say you can take this at advantage because you've got some buddies with you.
Love it. Oh, I've missed rolling dice.
Right?
Oh, that's quite nice. Good. That's a 27.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ah, yeah.
So the three of you make your way through this genuinely very beautiful market space. There are tapestries and carpets kind of strung between the different buildings. There's a lot of street food going on. And you eventually make your way not by sight or by smell, but by sound to a place where there are a lot of blacksmiths working, and you and Dieter working in consort absolutely are able to find somebody at the top of their game.
Yeah, master level.
It is not the busiest shop in the area, but it is certainly well trafficked. You make your way. You're having a hard time actually seeing the person who is at work. There is a human clerk that is working and taking orders and whatnot. But eventually you make your way towards the front of that crowd, and you see probably the most dwarf tabaxi you have ever seen in your life. So probably about your height, Harper, but twice as wide.
Oh, little kibby.
Square cat.
Square, yellow, orange cat.
Heckin' chonko.
Thick leather gloves, big ol' hammer, big ol' tool belt, apron on, the whole 9 yards. And you just see this cat working on a sword.
Mm. I think before I come up, I flip the all-purpose tool into my go-to work hammer and just slot it in my belt just as I'm walking the walk a little bit,
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Is there stuff on display as some of this individual's work that I can just peruse?
Yeah, there are all manner of tools. It looks like this person works specifically in creating tools, some weapons. He's clearly working on a sword right now. But the thing that really draws your attention is kind of the multidisciplinary elements
Yeah.
of it. If this person isn't doing all of this work on their own, then they have incredible contacts with other artisans in the area, because every element of what is going on here, from the leather wrappings on the tools to wooden handles, everything is absolutely impeccably done. And it would be unusual for somebody to have all of those skill sets in one fell swoop.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would just find their little display area and just kind of start looking things over until I think Harper probably finds something. In my mind, this person makes really high quality stuff, but not very ornate stuff, So finds just a really nice, dagger or something, just something simple, or even just a specialized tool of some kind for a profession that Harper has probably no idea what it's for, but just is admiring the joint work and the quality of the metal and all of that. And I think just turns to Dieter quietly and just goes, "Yeah, I think we found our guy. This is quality work."
I got ears. What is it?
Sorry, not trying to interrupt your work or anything. Just admiring is all. You really know your stuff from my judge of things.
At that, they have this kind of stuttering stop where they look up at you, just expecting to their eyes to glaze over you and then to go off into other things. And then he looks back down and actually sizes you up, and then sees Ignis, and then sets everything down.
You're not one of them inspiration types, are you?
No, actually, I'm from up north, just a new arrival in town. They make things like this?
No.
About to say.
Not yet. Not yet.
Puts down his work, rolls their shoulders a little bit, and extends a hand out to you.
The name's, Gaetian.
Pleasure. Harper.
Pleasure.
Yes.
And your friend here?
This is Dieter. This here young one's Katie, and then the shiny one is Ignis.
Pleasure to meet you.
Ignis has a little smoke gout, come out of the nose.
What's bringing you to town then?
We're with the Viridian Outriders, actually. Been called up for some sort of job that all the details have yet to be really disclosed to us, but I wanted to, take in the sights, find someone worth their salt, that if I needed to, honestly, if I needed repairs of my own, that I could maybe reach out to, because I imagine my plate's going to be a little full with this job.
Fair. Well, I'm here if you need help.
I take it by your tone that you're not a big fan of the folks of the inspiration-y church thing.
On one hand, it's nice to see more people taking a genuine interest in the crafts. On the other hand, they make it look so damn easy, and for them, it kind of is.
Right? That's kind of the impression I got.
And there's a diligence some of these folks just lack. They do a couple of rounds over there at the temple, and then they want to come out and learn things the hard way, and then no, they actually don't.
Yeah. It seems like any artisan worth their cred that I've spoken to hasn't had much esteem for the church, but yeah, to your credit, if there's getting more people into the trade, is it really that big of a thing to look a gift dragon in the mouth?
It's setting an awkward expectation for everybody else that isn't a member of the church. They can produce things much faster than I can, and while my work stands on its own and I can do some things that they could only dream of, it does end up with us in a bit of an awkward situation when somebody expects me to be able to do repairs nigh on instantly.
Right.
And while I can do a little bit of mending here and there, an actual solid repair, it takes time.
Yeah.
You've got to work for it.
You say we. Are you part of a guild or organized?
Blacksmith's Guild.
Awesome,
Yes.
Yeah. We don't have a lot of crafter guilds up in, I guess what used to be Taggart.
No, it was, the guilds kind of run shop around here. Now, the Blacksmiths Guild, I would go ahead and venture, is one of the good ones. The Farmers Guild has a lot of sway in the city, though.
I just realized, and I don't know if this is an intentional thing or not, but we're getting very close to a Church v. Guilds thing again for...
I was trying not to do it, but like sometimes you just fall asleep and you wake up back home, you know?
Sometimes the villain is capitalism.
Yeah.
And sometimes you meet Blinks
And sometimes
the
the
cat.
villain is the church, and sometimes you get to decide which villain it is which.
Well, gang, last time we did a church run, so I think that this playthrough we have to do a guilds run. Just to see what the different storyline is.
It's only fair, yeah. Paragon Renegade, but which is which?
Was I the only one who played Blinks?
Blinks?
I'm from... check the Discord, Griffin. No, look, I know Blinks the Time
Who the
Cat.
fuck is this?
It's Blinks.
The Time Cat.
Who the fuck is this time cat with a hurdy-gurdy? Like,
Excuse you, that's a vacuum, if I'm remembering correctly?
Yeah.
it looks like a hurdy-gurdy, a vacuum, and a unicycle had a weird metal baby.
Blinks the Time Sweeper.
What's wrong with his shoes?
That's
They
what it
look like he
was.
spilled oil on them.
He's just kind of got that Kingdom Hearts syndrome of having really big shoes.
I'm sorry, can we
Kingdom
go
Heart
back
disease.
to Time Sweeper for a second?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sweeps time.
He sweeps time.
Asked and answered.
Uh-huh. I always thought it was a bit more wibbly wobbly than that.
You'd think that, but not when you're sweeping.
Sweeper's gotta
Always be
sweep.
sweeping.
Sweep, sweep, sweep.
So yeah, you and Gaishin have a rip-roaring conversation. With your 27 investigation, he straight up tells you the Church of Inspiration doesn't really operate in the Galoon Dalai typically. They'll send folks out this way for like supply runs and whatnot. They certainly do plenty of trade and commerce within the city.
Sure.
And every so often, they will have like a market stall open to show off some of their wares and maybe do a little bit of selling. But by and large, if you want to meet with them, you have to either go to Fireside or the Lower Temple District.
Gotcha. Gaishin, it's been a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I know we've only just met, but I was wondering if maybe if you need... I wanted to make an offer to see if you had needed any extra hands for anything. I'd love to chip in a little bit in perhaps exchange. I don't have a forge myself that I can, roll around with me. All my good stuff's back in Bearing. But if possible, if necessary, if I could reach out to you maybe and negotiate use of your facilities, when you're not using them, of course, if that would something that would be required of me, I'd love to work something out with you there.
Dieter also raises his hand. It's like, I would also be very willing to come and offer the same. I'm a fine hand in a forge myself.
Oh yeah, Dieter's a damn good smith.
Gaishin nods. I think I could use a little bit of extra help. Certainly, if you want to come down sometime, I'd be happy to put you to work, and either you can take your payments in coin, or if you want evening use of the shop, you're certainly welcome to it as well.
Oh yeah, coin won't be necessary. And as a little bit of a sign of good faith, do you have like a empty container you're not using that's relatively clean? Like an urn or something, or a pot?
He goes over above the fire, and like there's a shelving unit up there, and pulls down like a vase.
Yeah. You wine or beer?
Beer.
I pull out the alchemy jug and I go, beer, please. And I will fill as much as many empty containers with free beer as this gentleman wants.
Excellent.
What kind of beer are we talking about? Is this a light beer? Is this an IPA? Do you get to pick? Do we have to roll?
Part of me wants to say it's, your extremely standard, like, brown ale, just like your rundown tavern ale. Because the alchemy jug, I think, is a party trick more than anything. It's not producing high quality shit. But I think Harper maybe could tinker it a little bit and be like, well, maybe we go a little darker. We get like a sort of Guinness situation going on here. Like,
It's no back of the fridge iced tea or anything like that.
I leave the alchemy jug, in the sun for like 48 hours, and then
Sun beer.
But you can't do that when it's mayonnaise.
Excellent.
I made a friend.
Aroben,
Yes, hello.
you arrive in the sprawl. It is a massive crisscross of homes and businesses stacked on top of each other vertically with a crisscross of platforms and catwalks, and it is chaos made manifest almost. What are you doing here?
So he's tucking away his sash into his bag. He doesn't want to present here as an outsider. He has been thinking nonstop about this Nyx person.
Sure.
We've been told that he's sort of anti-establishment or trying to create a movement, but we haven't learned much more about what that means. So Aroben's really trying to do his homework here. So he is going to be exploring the sprawl just to maybe talk to some people and see what kind of influence this Nyx has.
Okay.
So he's going to be looking, not approaching anybody yet, but he's going to be looking for maybe younger folks or seedier folks. Maybe doing a bit of lurking in the shadows just to see who looks like they could lead him to answers.
Excellent. Go ahead and roll me investigation.
Ooh, my guy, that is a nat 20.
Phenomenal. So you are just going on guts and vibes at this point, and you're trying to figure out where a tavern is the obvious choice. Like, you've got to find some kind of watering hole, someplace where you can post up for an hour or two and just kind of soak in what's going on in the area. You go right past the Flapjack. It is like a brunchy bar in the middle of the stacks.
That's good.
The Flapjack stacks.
Oh, yeah! Fuck, I want to be there.
No, it's a great brunch tavern, but that's not the vibe you're going for. No. You want to go to where the cool kids hang out. You descend even further into this city within a city. The light of day is beginning to get blocked out by how dense these buildings are getting. And on the ground level, you find it's just lucky that it's there. A bar called the Turning Coin.
Okay. When Aroben knows he's found a spot, he's going to duck into a corner. And he's going to do two things. First off, he's going to bring out his insurance policy, which is Crunchwrap and Huff and Puff.
Sure.
God. He's going to touch them and say, Umbra. Cast invisibility on them. Then he's going to cast Disguise Self on himself to be a foot shorter, half elf, and in the clothes that he's seen walking around.
Gotcha.
Holy shit.
And he's going to enter the bar.
Invisible pets is such a good move, Justin.
Yeah, that's concentration for how long?
1 hour.
1 hour. Incredible.
Dear God. Because they're large pets.
Yes, if they can't get in, they might just have to post out outside the door.
You stick your head in, and it is 100% a dive bar. It's early afternoon. The place isn't crowded, but we are talking, what if you could bring 2 horses into a bar? Crunchwrap might be able to finagle it. Huff and Puff cannot.
They can post up outside. I'll be like, wait here. I'll give you a signal if I need help.
You see nothing.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you head in. Drink is relatively cheap. Are you posting up at the bar? Are you trying to like get a table to eavesdrop? What's the game plan here?
First stop is the bar.
Okay.
To go up to the bartender.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, 1 ale, please.
You see a heavily muscled and tattooed individual. Looks like probably got some like orc in their background somewhere. Maybe a little bit of Goliath even. Hard to say. And they pour you an ale, slide it across. 3 silver.
Hey, keep the change.
Like,
Listen, I just came into town from the south. I've heard tale of one they call Nix. You know anything about him?
deception. Take it at advantage because you're all disguised up.
So that's dirty 20.
He looks at you quizzically, but just shrugs. I know of him. Yeah, he's a pretty big deal, depending on who you talk to, if you're into the music and whatnot. Not usually my scene, but people seem to enjoy him well enough.
Well, it's less the music I'm interested in, more of what he stands for. But I'm trying to learn more about it.
I hear he's going to be doing some shows and whatnot, popping up sometime over the next few days or so here and around town. He's always got something going on, hard to say exactly what, but tends to be places and tends to know things that he shouldn't know, is what I've heard.
Sometimes in life we all learn things that maybe we shouldn't know, but that's what keeps us alive.
Fair enough, I suppose.
Thanks for the ale.
Aye.
And he is going to take a seat in the middle of the bar to see what he can hear. Rumblings, musings.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Which we know I'm great at.
Absolutely.
Never had a bad one.
Well, not too bad. That's a 14.
Okay. With the 14, it is kind of loud in here. There's enough people here that it is a little difficult to pick out individual conversations one over another. You hear somebody mention something about a Yarrow's Eve party that somebody's throwing, but other than that, nah, nothing really.
Is there anybody in the bar who I see might look maybe bardish or sort of anti-establishment? I know that's a broad term.
That's a lot. Go ahead and roll me one more investigation check.
Who's got the frilly collar? Who's got the pants that are two different, the legs are two different fabrics?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a 12 on the dice, so 16.
Okay. With the 16, you see some people playing that weird, like, little jarts game over on the other side of the room. They look to be about your age. We're talking like early to mid 20s. All of their clothes look like last decade's noble wear that they got at a thrift shop that has been like intentionally roughed up a little bit.
Please, Chase, it's called Baby Jarts. Do, Baby Jarts.
No, it's too real. Hey, man, too real. I got a 2-year-old. That's too fucking real.
I'm going to get kind of not suspiciously closer. Sort of like I'm observing the Jarts game.
A young woman, short, kind of cropped blonde hair, tall, like very tall, turns around and looks at you. What can I do for you?
Oh, just enjoying the game here.
Deception.
28.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that beats a 6. All right, well, Just make sure you don't get too up into the business here. Billy over here is not great with their aim. Hey, shut up, Gith.
You're right, Billy. I think you're a right good shot.
Well, thank you. Name's Gith, by the way.
Shit, I should have thought of a name.
Benny.
Aroben panics.
Benny.
Apollo. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. What brings you around? I haven't seen you before.
Oh, yeah, I just came up from the south, yeah. I heard there was some goings on in this town, and I wanted to see if I could be a part of it.
What kind of goings on? There's been a lot going on here.
Well, I heard there's a musician of sorts.
Hmm.
Goes by the name of Nix. Heard he's starting a movement. That sounds like something I could get on board with.
Well, if that's the case, then yeah, you'll be around the right place. I've heard rumors of him doing pop-up shows and whatnot places. Keep an ear out. You'll find him sooner or later.
Hey, seems like a hard man to pin down. I've been trying to find him.
He is that. Oh, I'm sorry. Please excuse me. And she goes into a pouch, does a little something and like inhales. Thank you. Sorry about that.
That stuff from Exile, then?
Unfortunately, it's I gotta look. I know this is gonna sound fake, but I've got a sickness, and this does genuinely help.
You don't have to explain anything to me. We all got our vices.
Sure, but yeah, if you stick around, you'll hear sooner or later.
Well, thanks.
Hmm.
And Aroben dodges as a jerk comes flying towards him.
Let me see something here. Geth goes to grab it and then like just fully misses.
Just to remind the table, we did a couple episodes prior codify that darts exist. We called them darts.
Yes.
Aroben's gonna put down his drink on the table and he's gonna leave that bar for now.
Mm-hmm.
He is gonna keep searching around, not really gathering any information. He wants to see if he can get any sort of idea of where Nix might be.
Sure. Like right in this moment where he would be?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
10.
With a 10, you end up spending the rest of your time out there just kind of wandering. You are literally trying to find a person who tends to keep a mysterious profile in the most densely populated part of the city by just kind of wandering and going on vibes. It's not impossible, certainly, but I mean, would you even know him if you ran across him is the question.
Well, I mean, who else would be carrying around a loot?
That's fair. I suppose that is fair. You spend that time wandering around and it is starting to get dark. So you probably start making your way back to the safe house.
All right. But from this excursion, is there anything that I can sort of glean from the town based on general vibe?
At least here in the stacks, Nix is well respected.
Okay.
People do like him. The two people that you talk to, and I will say in the handful of people that you talk to out on the road as well as you're wandering around, you find that like everybody is aware of who he is and has a roughly favorable disposition towards him, even if they're not necessarily like super musically inclined. He is maybe not a hero of the people, but well known and well liked.
So before he heads back, he's going to duck into a corner, drop the disguise, put his stole back on.
Sure.
Vivios on Crunchwrap, and any remaining invisible time, he's going to keep Huff and Puff invisible and start to head back. If Huff and Puff reappears and it scares people, then he can dismiss them.
Sure.
I also don't mind keeping him out.
You get a couple of weird looks as people walk into the invisible Huff and Puff as you're walking through the city, because Huff and Puff doesn't really care where he's going. As long as he's not trampling you, it's fine.
Yeah, if people bump into him, they might just get a little...
Yep, but this is a world of magic, and sometimes weird things happen, and you kind of just learn to absorb that and move on. Thank you for joining us here on Another Path. You can find our website and merch store at anotherpathpodcast.com and our network at ghostlightmedia.net. You can support our efforts by donating at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia or by giving us a rating and review over on Apple Podcasts or whatever podcatcher will let you. You can find us on Blue Sky at anotherpathpodcast.com, Ryan at ralbrecht.bluesky.social, Griffin at griffcult.bluesky.social, and myself at tqloudly.com. You can find Justin on TikTok at JustJustinMichael and myself at tqloudly. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode, and until then, remember to always find your people when you move to a new city. This has been a Ghostlight Media production.